Okay, so this is one of my first pickup videos in a long freaking time, and I'm keeping all my games in a shoebox because, yeah. Um, so I picked up a couple of games over the last 2, 3 weeks, and now I'm completely broke because of it, so I will not be doing this again for a while. But, yeah, so, let's see, where's the order? Yeah, this order. So B, C, D. Okay, here we go. First game. Now I'll be explaining like how far I've gotten them, what they're about, and shit like that. So the first game was one of the more recent ones, and that is Darksiders. Now I picked up this before, and I totally failed at getting the grasp of it because I'm an idiot. But this game is the shit. I got this used, um, but it was in great condition from Go Hastings on Amazon. That's one of the people I recommend buying games, electronics, other things from is Go Hastings on Amazon. They sell everything. They just sold. They're like 2.5 million things they sold, and like the last couple thousand orders, they have fives. And I think I gave them a five, and I ordered from them again for one of these games. So it's really good. Um, this game takes place during the apocalypse. I know every game's doing that now, but when this came out, it wasn't like quite as overdone as it is now, and I really like this game. It's really fun. Next game is, and I just got this one. Actually, is that even in the right order? I'll do this one first. So I think I have like 3 or 4 games. 3 games. Okay, that I bought, that I picked up lately. I guess it's not really picking up since I ordered them from the internet, but I don't go to GameStop anymore, so yeah. And that is the Devil May Cry HD collection, part of the Classics HD. Um, and this was made by some company called, I think it was Pipeworks or something, and apparently they only made Xbox games before this, and some PC games, but I thought this collection was pretty damn good considering. I mean, in all these games I've had a little bit of slowdown, but that's because I have like the new PS3 and it's manually checking the disc, so I kind of expect it. But this collection is really fun. I played Devil May Cry 1 before, I played 3. I started 2, and I'm most of the way through it already. And that's just on Lucia's campaign. And it is a really boring game. It's challenging, and it has some really weird design choices. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. It's just boring as sin. I get why people like the Devil May Cry fan base, which is a really annoying fan base, by the way. Not as bad as Zelda or like, um, let's see, there's a few other fan bases that really suck. Halo, um, COD fan base isn't that bad. People just make it out to be something bigger because really, everyone who plays COD is in the COD fan base. And people who utterly hate the COD games buy them anyway. Fucking hypocrites. But whatever. Yeah, I mean, I can see why they don't like it too. It's pretty lame, but I'm still playing it. It does have a lot of nice things in it, though. A lot of new devil stuff. I wish they would, if they do make continuation of the new games, I hope they take some of the nice devil stuff from the second game, take inspiration from it for more devil stuff in the sequel if they make one. And speaking of that, the new series of Devil May Cry, the reboot. I just got this yesterday, and I'm almost done with it. Again, just like Devil May Cry 2, it has a really short campaign. It's not as short as Devil May Cry 2, but maybe it is. Um, really fun game, tons of combos that you can get really easily in the game. And this game, it's really easy, just like Devil May Cry 2. I mean, I think I just set it to like Nephilim. I'm gonna try that because normal mode or whatever it's called is way too easy. Like I only had trouble with a couple of goons, and yeah, but other than that, this game is really fun. I like the new Dante. I like his style. He's not as quirky and um, sort of one-liner. Okay, they both do one-liners, but he's not as he's maybe a little less reserved, but more. They're both. I don't know. There's something different about this Dante. They're both different, but they both have similar ways of doing things. And that's why it's kind of funny that the Devil May Cry fan base was all up in arms when this game finally released, and they actually Ninja Theory did make some of the changes that they wanted. Some of the fans, they asked for Dante to not look emo, not to smoke cigarettes, um, not to be in like some weird prison and everything, and Limbo City bullshit. So they changed it to Limbo is just this place that you have to escape from all the time, which is fine. I mean, it's basically like sort of semi-hell dimension, but it's not really hell. It's kind of weird. I know I'm spoiling the game or some shit, but really, if you should play this game. If you're an action adventure game fan, play this game. It's really fun. It's not as good as Devil May Cry 3, but I thought it was better than like 4, and probably about as good as 1, and maybe better. I mean, I'm enjoying 1. I have never gotten that far in it, but it's a fun game. I loved all these games. I mean, I'm playing them. I already got a good portion of the trophies on this. I've gotten a few trophies on the Devil May Cry HD collection, and Darksiders is fun. Darksiders is pretty challenging. I can't say enough about these games. If you don't have these and you're an action adventure gaming fan, I mean, I think I got this on sale for $20 on Amazon. I think it usually goes for like 25, 30 right now. Isn't a bad deal, but again, if you want to get the most out of it, probably go for the cheaper routes because it does have a short campaign, like probably 8 to 10 hours. I mean, I'm through most of the missions already, and it only took me 4 hours. So, okay, probably 6 to 8 hours then, which is surprising. But that's the same with Devil May Cry 2. I think Devil May Cry 3 is probably the longest game in the series. But that's just me thinking about the games that I've played, which is all of them. So I just haven't beaten them all, which I would love to. But yeah, Devil May Cry HD Collection, definitely. If you can't get any of these games, at least get this one. 2 great games for like less than $15. Can't beat that. And like, I think the prices on Devil May Cry 3 just went up because PS2 bullshit. So, yeah, definitely check it out. If you have a 360, get it. I haven't heard any problems on that version either. And again, I said minor clipping issues, but that's my PS3. That's the Ultra Slim or Super Slim or whatever, which is an awesome system. Don't believe Review Tech USA and its constant bitching about Uncharted 3 having long load times. No shit. If you ever played an Uncharted game, you dumb twat. But, yeah. And then Darksiders. It's challenging. It's a fun game. I wouldn't say it's a must-buy, though. I mean, it's hella cheap, and though it's an underrated game, I'm not that into it as I am Devil May Cry, because it's Devil May Cry. It's the shit. Oh, and I do have Devil May Cry 4, but I got that a long time ago at like this music place, because they sell a couple games and it was like $10, and this is also going up in price, which is weird because this game is everywhere. But yeah, definitely check out any of these games. If you have any games to suggest to me when I'm not totally broke off my ass, and just tell me in the comments. I will probably respond to you, more than likely. And this month I plan on getting, when I actually have money again, probably either Castlevania, Lords of Shadow 2, and or, depending on how much money I have, the Final Fantasy X HD collection, because I never played Final Fantasy X. Besides 11, 14, and 14, those are like that's the only game I haven't played in the series. And all the annoying sequels and spin-offs and shit, but I don't really care about them. So, yeah. Annoying spin-offs. And Square loves doing that with Kingdom Hearts and numerous other franchises of theirs. Get it together, Square. It's pissing me off. Anyway, this has been whatever the fuck you want to call me. And more pickups soon enough. Probably by the end of the month, I'll have 1 or 2 more. Wait.